MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Drew Smyly is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's coming off a multi-home run game. And when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Three and 0 now. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. And that's over. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Full count, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that thing, the zone, and he let him get away.
So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. 0-2 the counts of Posey. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers, and he's driven in 24. Woodall is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants leave 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Longoria has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. So striding in, Evan Longoria. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Smyly has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into game. High and deep to left center field. Zobrist Going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Line toward center field. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. Now to the plate, Hunter Pence, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. It swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Swing and he pops him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Zobrist is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Smiley comes set. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Count even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
In the air out to straightaway left. Zobrist will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants get one on the Hunter. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits, and how they've played out so far this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Softly hit here to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Cueto, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Addison Russell will be next. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's Addison Russell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's wide, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. There's one on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Tomlinson.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Three and one now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Woodall has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Jackson will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll pull into second with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Buster Posey now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there at the knees, strike one. Popped him up. Rizzo on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hit hard on the ground to second. Lostella fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco, but they're on top 1-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ, number 11 for him on the season, and the Cubs are back to even now with 1 run apiece.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Here's Tommy LaStella now. Here's a pop-up now. Crawford waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The next Cub-up, Drew Smiley. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. Popped him up. Longoria over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 13.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lamar Woodall. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope,
and a neck-high fastball that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful. Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Left fielder, Hunter Kent.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Jackson is right there. One down.
Third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Posey moving to his left. 2 down.
First baseman.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone into the right field bleachers. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. And Cueto starts him out with strike one.
0-1's the count.
Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-2. Fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ball 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We're through 4. It's now. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Brandon Crawford.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Rizzo is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, pitcher.
And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting.
Digging in one. Once again, Kelby Tomlinson 0 for 2 for him to this point. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Behind 0-2 now. To first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're down 2-1. Striding in, Ian Happ. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and a strike to count. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Tommy La Stella, and he pops up the bunt attempt. This is foul for the first strike. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Ready for another chance? Drew Smiley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The right fielder, number 13.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lamar Woodall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. A changeup floats out. Outside here for ball one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting, left fielder.
So in now for Chicago, Ben Zobrist. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Jackson is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Ryan.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. And a bouncing ball, foul. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Rizzo is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Woodall. At second, Bryant on at first with 2 down. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The throw into second. And he's safe.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's 1 away. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Andrew McCutchen. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run is in to score from third. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Now batting. First baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. High in the air out to center field. Happ is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up.
Kyle Schwarber.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
1-1 to Schwarber. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, center fielder
Tony Watson will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Ian Happ will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot. Set and the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Russell leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Comes another 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Tommy La Stella now. Last time up he was hit by a pitch.
Tommy La Stella.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. As a look, now the pitch. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's 1st and second now with 2 out.
Top pitcher, number 39.
Victor Caratini will start to loosen up.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Pence. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Outside, 3-0 now. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Popped him up. Bryant shading to his right. 1 out. Joe Penn come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Joe Penn.
Lifted the other way to left center. Zobrist comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Giants leave 1. Score holds at 4-3. Derek Law gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Lamar Woodall will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. On the move is Jackson. 1 out. Riding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Not close. It's 2-0. And 0 now. Chris Bryant will be next. Three and 1. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Jackson. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Austin Jackson has got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Howe has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Buster Posey now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And they start him out away with a cold strike. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Standing in now, Brandon Belt. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubbies are in front 4-3. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 1 for.
Anthony Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now back.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The shortstop, Anderson Russell.
First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
Ready with the 0-2. And there he goes towards second. And this one's in the dirt. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Digging in to try it again. Ian Happ. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch. Working to keep them in the game here. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One and two now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A foul tip held onto behind the plate, and he comes through with a big. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you.
Leading off for San Francisco, the left fielder,
Pedro Strop comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
now pitching for the Cubs, number 46, Pedro Strop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 1 for 2. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get. But retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Chopped on the ground to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Jarrett Parker will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 6.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Last strike here for the Giants. Count still full, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And that misses for ball 1. His career line against Pedro Strop. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards, as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Chicago took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Drew Smyly with his 4th win this season. Pedro Strop wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Drew Smyly. His record is now 4-2. Credit to say to Pedro Strop, his 14th. The loss goes to Johnny Cueto. He falls to 2-7. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.